Being a full-time Twitch streamer might be the dream of many young people. Being able to earn a living at the comfort of your home, doing what you love and enjoy. It sounds great, doesn't it? Well, recently there is a major Twitch data breach, and we actually got a lot of transparency about how much streamer really make. And with that, I'm here to tell you why you should not try to be a full-time streamer. And this is from a small streamer. To get started, my name is Tenten. I stream Genshin Impact about 2 to 3 times a week, and at the moment, I think I average about 700 viewers per stream. My content usually revolves around the fact that I use mathematical analysis to provide insights like how to draft a powerful team comp, or what character are worth spending your money to gacha on, or more commonly known as the meta. To me, content creating is like a hobby that allows me to provide such insight to other players, and it's definitely not a job that I try to actively pursue. I work as a full-time software engineering for my daily income, and it pays really well. To review how much I make on Twitch, at the moment on Twitch I have 150 active subscribers, and together with other stuff like bits and donation, I get approximately about $500 a month on Twitch. Although pretty much all of it get recycling back to pulling for Genshin Impact characters or like stream improvement like making new emotes. If I were to be a full-time streamer with my Twitch channel, this would immediately be something that is totally unsustainable. The Twitch payout leak gave me a lot of insight that I always wanted to answer for the longest time. For example, how big do I have to be in order for streaming to be worth my time over being something like, again, a software engineer? And if I were that big in size, how much money can I expect to get from being a full-time streamer? The overall Twitch leak definitely gave me a lot of insights about some of these questions, and I can confidently tell you after seeing those numbers that I would almost never choose to be a full-time streamer. Most people would probably look at the data for the top streamer and say, wow, this person truly make a lot of money. We're talking about millions of dollars. But what you have to realize is that they are the people at the very top. And I have to say it 3 times because I'm very serious about it. No one ever look at the medium-sized streamer and talk about those. So the question I want to raise is that if you have the chance to be a medium-sized streamer, not necessarily a top streamer, but just a medium-sized streamer, would you do it right now? For example, most of the bigger Genshin streamer would average about 2,000 to 3,000 subs a month. And by bigger, I mean they currently concurrent about 2,000 to 3,000 viewers per stream. So they're definitely very big, but not as big as some of the very top people who average like 10,000 or more viewers per stream. 3,000 subs give you maybe like $10,000 a month, and combine it with ad revenue, bits donation, it probably come out to be around like $15,000 a month from Twitch payout, which sounds amazing, doesn't it? That's almost 200k yearly of being a streamer. But what you have to realize is how much it takes to get to that point. These people who I'm describing are already the top 1,000 streamer on Twitch, not like top 0.01%, but actually just top 1,000 streamer on Twitch. If we scroll down even just a little bit to the 3,000 placement, you quickly realize that they actually don't get paid that much at all. You can see that most of the streamer average 75k payout across a 2-year period. That means when you divide by 2, that's only a 37k yearly income. Would you say $37,000 yearly income is amazing and great? Because I would not. You can't just look at the top 100 streamer and think, wow, all the top 1,000 streamer probably make just as much. Or likewise, when you look at the top 1,000 streamer, you cannot think, oh, the top 2,000 streamer probably just make as much, because that's not true at all. The biggest factor of being successful and getting big on social media is simply luck. Surely effort help, making good content help, but there's no denying that the biggest factor by far is luck. Doing the right content at the right time, in many cases, is just luck. Games like Fortnite, Among Us, or Genshin Impact are games that blew up, and so did the people who streamed the title of it. What we didn't cover yet is the sponsor money, and you might be thinking, surely sponsors pay a lot. And indeed, sponsors' money are huge, and this ultimately comes down to the type of game they play and the sponsors that are willing to work with them. For example, Genshin Impact is a mobile gacha game. So naturally, being a Genshin streamer, we get a lot of sponsorship from a lot of the other mobile gacha game company. But what about other games? What if you're a League of Legends streamer? What if you're a Just Chatting streamer? What kind of sponsors do you think those streamers attract? Maybe they don't even attract any streamer at all because streamers don't want to work with that kind of content creator, simply because they don't fit the description that they're looking for. I want to discuss about how Twitch is not a stable income at all, and this shouldn't be too surprising to a lot of people. Sometimes your content just doesn't work out. Maybe you did the wrong thing, or maybe the game you play just lost its momentum and its charm, and so does your content. Genshin Impact is a big game, but it doesn't always have content for you to stream or do. This is the case in the current patch of Genshin 2.2. Just compare the 2.2 livestream preview with something like the 2.0 Genshin livestream preview. Notice the difference in length of the preview, and that's how you know there's basically no content for the upcoming Genshin patch. And then you have to think about, what do I do now? Because your content, or rather your income source, is ruined. When I ask myself these questions, thinking about what I have right now, thinking about what I could possibly be, would I pursue to be a full-time streamer? And I can confidently say almost never. And I want you to take these questions home as well. Go over like the top streamer income amount and think about it. If you could be some of these guys, if you could be a top 3,000 streamer, top 5,000 streamer, would you say that this is the acceptable amount that you're willing to work with? Especially if it is a unstable income source. And most importantly, of course, is that do you even like streaming? Do you even like doing content creation? Is that the reason why you want to be a full-time streamer? Or maybe you just heard how people are making tons of money by playing video games and you want to take a part in that too. But without the part where you realize that 99.99% of the people don't actually make it there. And this hopefully serves as a wake-up call for almost anyone who want to pursue streaming on Twitch for full-time as their income source. Of course, if streaming is your hobby, if streaming is your passion and you really love streaming, then go for it. Because, well, if it works out, then it works out. However, just don't start full-time streaming with the expectation of being able to make a even livable amount of income. Because for most people, unfortunately, that's not something that's gonna happen.